Mr. Tonegawa Middle Management Blues is a spin-off of Fukumoto Nobuyuki's series Kaiji, created by Hagiwara Tensei and Hashimoto Tohiro. The series follows Tonegawa, Kazutaka Hyoto's right-hand man, on his journey to entertain his boss with a game of death to rid him of his daily boredom. Just this week, Studio Madhouse adapted the manga series into an anime, similarly as they did for Kaiji Part 1 and 2. The first episode starts off with a brief recap of Kaiji Part 1 with a new narrator, which I will be talking about later. I honestly believe this recap was completely redundant because 1, if you're watching it, the odds are you've already seen Kaiji, and 2, this series takes place before Kaiji Part 1 and may be spoiling crucial plot points that may occur over the course of the series to those who haven't seen Kaiji. Then we are shown a bunch of Tei black suits confronting people who are in debt. I somewhat enjoyed this part because it shows the viewer what Tei Corporation is all about, but I feel that they somewhat overdid it. They showed the black suits confronting 5 to 6 people when 2 to 3 would have been proving the point that they're trying to get across. On the last person, we are introduced to the man himself, Tonegawa. This sort of shows like what kind of person Tonegawa is. It's a pretty good introduction. Then we are shown Hyoto calling Tonegawa into his office. This is when we hear the famous Zawa sound effect. As stated before, Hyoto is bored with life and wants Tonegawa to create a game of death to entertain him.
その立場に苦悩し葛藤する偉大なる伝説の男利根川幸雄の小さな物語である
Then we hear the new opening song, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, it doesn't compare to Chase the Light from Kaiji Part 2, but nothing really does, since that's probably one of my favorite anime openings of all time. In the opening, we see a few characters from Kaiji's Parts 1 to 2. I am somewhat interested in seeing how they are integrated into this series. Then we see Tonegawa in a room full of the black suits. He wants to learn their names because he wants to distinguish them from each other since they all wear the same outfits. He asks them for their names and their favorite hobby, and we see a comedic struggle of Tonegawa having problems remembering each name. Plus, they all say bowling is their favorite hobby. We see Tonegawa in frustration, and the episode ends.
部下も全員残念それでも頑張れ利根川負けるな利根川
Overall, I think this episode was just okay. I mean, I kinda wish Madhouse just made a Kaiji Part 3 adaptation, because either way, you probably need to see Kaiji Parts 1 and 2 to even enjoy this series. And I know Kaiji Part 3 is about Mahjong, and the game is very hard to understand, but I don't really know much about Mahjong, and I really enjoyed it. Also, I'm not very happy with the new narrator. He sounds too enthusiastic and unprofessional. He's very unfitting in my opinion. Tachiki Fumihiko did an exceptional job in the Kaiji series, and I really was hoping that they would bring him back for this series. Overall, if you're a fan of the Kaiji series, I think this show is worth a watch, and it is very likely we will get to see other characters from the Kaiji series in future episodes. I definitely will see this show through the end. If you like this review, please comment, like, and subscribe for more content.